Welcome back. Now that we've done all the general WordPress settings and the base settings for the theme completed, we now need to move into configuring the e-commerce portion of our website. The configuration involves many small steps and will be broken up into smaller videos. And also, in the case of this theme, it will involve some preference settings there as well. So as we discussed before, WooCommerce is a full-fledged e-commerce platform that works off of the WordPress's framework. This is a comprehensive tool and it's very solid. There are companies I've worked with in which tens of thousands a day worth of products are purchased through a single WooCommerce/WordPress site. Let's get this tool set up for you. The first option we're talking about is the general options. Here we set the store location, what countries you're going to sell to, what countries you're going to ship to, and of course this differs because you may sell some downloadable products where shipping may not be required. We enable taxes here and also currency settings. The next one is products and the product page options. Here we'll cover settings on size, unit preferences, reviews, ratings, default pages, inventory management, and finally downloadable product preferences if you're selling something like ebooks or something. The next one is taxes and how to configure taxes for WooCommerce and for any particular tax zone that might be required. The next one is the shipping defaults and zones. This we will have to get into a couple of separate videos because we're going to be talking about Canada Post and USPS for each country respectively. So if you are outside those countries though, the process is very similar. If there are plugins for your country's postal service, it should install pretty much the same way and set up pretty much the same way. Otherwise, there's also other plugins like FedEx or Purelator, UPS, and DHL that will work with WordPress and WooCommerce. Next, we'll set up our checkout options and payment gateways. This will involve setting up PayPal in a couple ways. One is the default way, which comes with WooCommerce. This function sends our customers off the site for a little bit and then processes the payment through PayPal and then sends your customer back once the payment is complete. Or it'll send them back if the payment has failed and let them know that something didn't work. The other way is through the PayPal Manager system or through PayPal Pro. Now that particular option allows you to take credit cards directly off your website without having customers leave the site. Now the PayPal Pro option is a paid option, so you don't have to do it. The default option works great, and I use that personally for most of my projects. Keep in mind, there are many other payment gateway options which provide diversity to your customers like Swipe, Google Checkout, and things like that. We'll be handling PayPal though. I will have other micro courses that we'll offer later on setting up other payment options as well. So check back often and see if we've posted any extra courses on that. We'll also be setting up customer account page options and finally the email defaults. So this is if a customer is buying something from your website or needing to change their password or any reason for them to receive an email from your website. The last thing we're going to be doing is going back into the theme options and covering some of the e-commerce or the WooCommerce theme options and how things are actually displayed on the site when somebody is accessing a product, your store, any of the categories and things like that. All right, let's get started. We'll see you in the next video.